Welcome back to the deep dive, the place where we turn these huge piles of raw info into something you can actually use.
Instant usable knowledge.
Exactly. I'm your guide looking at this from, the marketing and the brand strategy side of things.
And I'm here to break down the sales engine, the international business mechanics behind it all.
And today we are looking at something, well, it's a bit of an inversion, right? It really flips the whole subscription model on its head.
It does. We're diving into a presentation for a company called LiveGood. And our mission really is to unpack the costs, the structure, and what they call a 7-way compensation plan.
All built around this idea of the membership that pays. I mean, from a marketing perspective, that is the ultimate hook.
It is.
They're not even trying to be a traditional health company. They're positioning as a wholesale membership club. The product is the access.
And the market is responding incredibly fast.
Yeah.
The data in our sources shows LiveGood launched globally, December 13th, 2022?
Yeah, just out of Jupiter, Florida.
And they already claim to have over 1.5 million members. That's just a staggering velocity for a company that new.
Okay, so let's unpack that scale, because it really hinges on a concept the entire world already gets, the subscription model.
Oh, it's totally proven. I mean, the giants that are cited in the sources, they all run on this. Think about the scale we're talking about. You've got Amazon Prime.
Right, over 200 million members.
Paying what, like $15 a month? Then there's Netflix, even bigger, sitting at 240 million members.
Paying up to $20 a month for access to content.
Exactly. And then you have the wholesale clubs, the physical ones. Costco, 123 million members, paying $120 a year. Sam's Club, 70 million at $100 a year.
So people are completely comfortable paying a recurring fee for access to, a discount or a huge library.
So the business pivot here is, well, it's brilliant in its simplicity. LiveGood just takes this trusted model and applies it to the home-based business opportunity sector.
But here's the twist, the key marketing differentiator. According to this presentation, they are the first in this space to actually profit share the membership revenue.
Right back to the affiliates who build the member base.
They're monetizing the access and sharing the fee.
Exactly. They're not forcing affiliates to move tons of product. They're rewarding them for growing the club. It completely shifts the focus from inventory to, recruitment and retention.
We should talk about the products, though. They're not defined as a health company, but they did launch with some high-quality stuff.
Multivitamins, super greens, D3K2.
And the source material says this was a strategic move, tapping into that post-COVID awareness about preventative health.
And the pricing is competitive. They keep saying very affordable. We see an example of a $99 price point that even includes global shipping.
But here is the number one takeaway, and it's crucial. LiveGood's revenue, its whole compensation plan, it's all driven by that recurring membership fee.
That $9.95.
Not by the product sales.
The product is the perk you get for being a member. The membership fee is the engine.
Which makes perfect sense if your goal is to be a one-stop online wholesale superstore. You need a huge member base first.
And that brings us to the nuts and bolts, how you join and how you make money quickly. The fast start commission.
Okay, so let's break down the entry cost. The presentation makes a big deal about it being intentionally low.
It is. To just join and get the wholesale prices, it's just $9.95 a month. Simple.
But to be an affiliate, to actually earn money,
you pay a one-time $40 activation fee, plus your first month's membership. So $49.95 to get started.
And the company immediately regards the person who brought you in.
Through what they call the weekly fast start commission. It's pretty straightforward. When you personally enroll a new affiliate, you get a $25 commission.
That's a 50% payout on the initial fee. That is aggressive.
It's all about creating instant momentum. It shows new people the system pays, and it pays fast.
Let's make that real for our global listeners. Using that exchange rate, say 18 rands to the dollar.
Okay, so that single $25 commission is 450 rands. Instantly.
That's a powerful motivator. But here's my question. From a marketing standpoint, doesn't rewarding that first sign-up so heavily risk creating a churn and burn economy?
Where people just chase the quick $25.
Yeah, and then they disappear without focusing on keeping people in the club?
It's a fair point. And it's a strategic trade-off. They're betting that the speed of growth is worth that risk. I mean, if you refer 10 people in 1 week, you earn a $250 bonus the very next week.
Which is 4,500 rands.
Exactly. And in many markets, 4,500 rands is a significant amount of money. It proves the system works right out of the gate.
Okay, I get the logic. The fast start's about speed and belief. But the long-term money, the passive income, that's got to be where this matrix thing comes in.
Exactly. The matrix commission. This is the team structure pay. And yeah, we should probably slow down here.
Let's use that auditorium analogy.
Perfect. Think of the matrix like you're at the top of a huge filling auditorium. Every seat is a membership. And the structure is 2 by.
So only 2 people can fit directly under me.
Right. And then 4 under them, then 8, then 16. As new members join from, well, anywhere. From you, your team, even people above you. That's the spillover they talk about.
And as those seats fill up, I'm earning something.
You are. It's a tiny slice, but it's residual. You earn 2.5% of every $9.95 membership below you in that structure.
Which works out to what, 25 cents?
25 cents per person per month.
A quarter doesn't sound like much until you start multiplying it.
That's the power of residual scale. The presentation shows that for an unranked affiliate, someone who hasn't even enrolled anyone yet, their matrix can potentially fill up 12 levels deep.
And how many people is that?
That's 8,192 people.
So 8,192 members times that 25-cent fee. That gives you a maximum monthly earning of $2,047.
Or 36,846 rands. Now, we have to be strategic here. The presentation shows this potential. But getting a full matrix totally passively is, let's be honest, extremely difficult.
So what's its real purpose?
It's a structural incentive. It illustrates the potential to get people to enroll at least 2 members, which bumps their rank and opens up even deeper levels of the matrix. It's a nudge to get active.
I see. It's a potential passive income stream that structurally encourages active participation. Okay. So if the matrix is the slow burn, then the matching bonus must be the accelerator.
This is the one. The source material calls this by far the most exciting part of the compensation plan. And for business developers, this is the game changer.
And the mechanic is actually beautifully simple.
It is. You earn 50% of whatever your personally enrolled people earn from their own matrix pay.
So you're rewarded for helping your team succeed.
Exactly. If your direct referral makes $200 from their matrix, you automatically get a $100 bonus. And it doesn't come out of their pocket. The company pays it.
So let's run the numbers on that. If I help, say, 10 people, and they each build a matrix that pays them just $200 a month.
Your 50% match is 10 times $100. That's $1,000 for you.
Which is a clean 18,000 rands.
And here's the kicker. The thing that makes it truly scalable for big organizations. As you rank up, this match isn't just on your direct referrals. It goes down for generations.
To unlimited depth, it says here.
That's the engine for creating massive residual income. Let's scale it up. Imagine you have 20 people in your network directs, or generational, and they're each earning $1,000 from their matrix.
Then my matching bonus would be 20 times $500. That's $10,000.
A staggering 180,000 rands. And that's just from the matching pay, totally separate from your own matrix or fast starts. It puts a huge premium on mentorship.
Which is exactly what you want. It incentivizes people to stick around and build for the long term, not just chase that initial $25 sign up.
You got it.
Fantastic. Okay, so we've covered the big 3. Fast start, matrix, and matching. But there are 4 more ways to earn, and they seem to focus more on product sales.
They do, and it shows the company is balancing its strategy. First up is retail commissions. This is for shoppers who don't want the membership.
They just want to buy a product, so they pay the full retail price.
Right, and the affiliate earns a minimum of 50% of the difference between the retail and member price.
So if a product is, say, $24 retail but $16 for members, that's an $8 difference. The affiliate gets half of that, so $4.
Exactly. It makes sure you're rewarded even if you don't get the membership conversion.
Then there's the customer acquisition bonus. This is a one-time thing.
Yep. It's a bonus on the first product order that a new member you enrolled places. You get 10% of that initial order value, up to $300. It's just another way to encourage people to try the products right away.
And what about people who are just really good at selling stuff? You know, the influencers who don't want to build a team.
That's where the influencer bonuses come in. This is key for attracting professional sellers. They can earn additional bonuses on all the retail volume they sell, potentially up to 100% of that price difference.
So they can make a great income just by moving product.
Right. It's a clear signal. You can win by building the membership, or by selling the product, or both. They're covering all their bases.
Which brings us to the very top, the end game, the diamond bonus pool.
This is the pinnacle. The source highlights that affiliates who reach the top rank, specifically Crown Diamond, get to share in a pool.
A pool of nut.
A pool of an additional 0.5% of all company sales, global memberships, product sales, everything, every single month. It aligns the top earners directly with the company's total global success.
That is a comprehensive machine. Okay, to wrap up, the presentation itself lists 6 reasons why they think this is the #1 business to join. We should probably run through those.
Agreed. They start with amazing products and incredible wholesale pricing. That makes sense. You need good value to justify the recurring fee.
Then number 3 is a big one for trust. A 90-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. That takes a lot of the risk off the table for a new customer.
For sure. But claim number 4 is the one that's strategically genius. Nothing to buy or sell. No auto shipping.
Right, but you have to read that critically. It's only true because the $9.95 membership is the product.
Which makes the model incredibly light for the affiliate. No inventory, no monthly purchase quotas. You're just selling access.
Then, of course, the powerful compensation plan we just dissected. And finally, timing. Being just launched.
And that's crucial because of that matrix structure. Getting in early means you could potentially benefit from that global spillover for years.
We should also briefly mention the team behind this. The CEO is Ben Glinsky, who has over 20 years in the nutritional supplement industry.
No, this isn't some startup in a garage. It's a veteran team. You've got Ryan Goodkin on product development, Lisa Goodkin on product education, and Nader Kazan, who is their director of network marketing. They seem to have the experience to pull this off.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener, trying to make sense of this? Here's where it gets really strategic. The presentation flat out says that LiveGood will be the next Amazon of social marketing.
That is a very bold claim, but think about it. Amazon started on July 16, 1995, selling only books.
Right. They use one low-risk product to build a huge customer base.
And then they expanded into, well, everything.
So this model, it's currently anchored by health products, which is a perfect vertical right now. But the core engine is that frictionless, recurring $9.95 fee.
So the question for you to really think about is this. If the company relies on that cheap membership for retention, what's the next thing they should monetize?
What other product or service could they add that would absolutely lock you in as a member?
Would it be discounted travel, software access, specialized electronics? What would transform this from just a health club into that global wholesale superstore they're aiming for?
That's the long-term play here. Prioritizing the membership revenue means they've basically bought the right to pivot to anything their millions of members want.
And for those of you who want to dive deeper into this yourselves, the presentation ends with a simple call to action. Grab the link from the person that invited you here today.
And that has been our deep dive into the mechanics and the strategic questions behind the membership that pays. We'll see you next time.